All right, so it looks like David Carroll died, and while it doesn't really matter to me how he died, what really does matter to me is the fact that, let me just go ahead and read this before I do. You know, that really does suck. That when anyone dies unexpectedly, it says that he died unexpectedly. Is what it is. So here we go. Let me read this. This was I pulled this off of a website because I googled, David Carroll, death because my brother told me about it, and I thought that maybe he, that a lot of times you'll have internet hoaxes, rumors, or whatever, and it looks like it did happen. And it says Cleveland, Ohio, information reaching Inside Echo Media has it that the longtime content creator on Black, and it says Black in quotation marks, YouTube, David Carroll has passed away. David Carroll died last week, Friday. The circumstances surrounding the cause of David Carroll's death had not been made public at the time of this report. Sebastian Philippe Osa first reports that the sudden death of David Carroll on his Facebook page. YouTuber David Carroll passed. R.I.P. brother. I love y'all. Tell your people you love them. I wish this pandemic was over. I'm hoping that doesn't mean COVID, but here we are. David is a YouTuber. He uses his following to challenge the FTC's efforts to safeguard children from tracking and targeted advertisement, according to yada yada yada. But the thing that I wanted to bring up is they quoted someone saying, "Well, I googled who he was and his content. I feel no sympathy towards these anti-black women males spreading hatred towards us." Varuna Six says, and to me that's the big issue here, that you have a lot of black people that refuse to listen to someone actually putting out thoughts in a coherent way on what's going on in the black community. There's a lot of black women and men that will not accept responsibility for what is going on in the black community. They won't look in the mirror and say, hey, some of it is us. They won't do that. There's no way in the world that you're going to have that happen. He spoke out on the black church. He spoke about that. He called them, what did he call them? Monuments of failure. It's the truth. The black church has done nothing for black people. And matter of fact, it's actually drugged black people back in the other direction. And one of the things that there's a guy that I follow. I don't know how I said something. Aaron McIntyre that I follow on Twitter, and he has a quote that every single time something comes up, he says progressives will wear your religion, will hollow out your religion and wear it as a trophy. That's the freaking truth. That has been happening in the black community for years. The progressives have taken your church in the place that actually used to be a symbol of real progress in the black community. They've hollowed it out and they wear it as a coat. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It means whatever they say it means. Now they'll put forth the LGBT agenda. They'll put forth whatever progressive policies under in your church and make you one of their foot soldiers. So I don't see a problem with what David Carroll was saying. If you listen to him and what he said and what he was saying versus what the black church was saying, we would be in a whole lot better situation than what we are today. So I enjoyed a lot of. I didn't agree with every single thing, but I can tell you this: I enjoyed what that brother was talking about. It is what it is. I used to love that. Love that, man. It was freaking amazing. So, first of all, the major thing that I'm going to take off that I'm going to take out of this is that when you look at those comments like that, what that person said, always understand that a lot of these people would wish you dead. Stop trying to make people like you. I'm glad he didn't do that. Stop trying to find common ground with these people. They want you dead. They will cheer you on if you do die, or cheer it on if you do die. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and see you on the next one.